Martin Bell here, Stock Press's man in Cannes, with Chris Schofield, Creative Director at Draft FCB. Chris,
hey mate, how you doing?
How are you?
Good.
So Chris, you're here, amongst other things, to be a juror in the radio category, which were announced a couple of nights ago now. Can you tell me a little bit about the experience of being on that panel?
It was great. We had a lot of people from a lot of different countries. Some people from Belgium, Chile, Argentina, lots of South American countries and some Australian, and Australian. And our founder was, our president was Paul Lavoie, the founder of Taxi in Canada, quite a famous agency over there and around the world.
Yeah. So what was that like, sort of associating with these top creators from different agencies all over the world?
It was really good. It was strange at first. You kind of get to know people gradually throughout the time, and slowly but surely you start to realise the calibre of person or the calibre of the judges that are involved, and you sort of start to hear of some of the work that they've done that you possibly quite jealous of a few years ago, or a lot of work that was falling into the category of wish I'd done that. And one of the guys was the guy David Gabosi, I think his name was. He was the sound engineer on all of the Bud Light Real Men of Genius work.
Right.
So I think 127 ads or something ridiculous. So people that are just exposed to greatness all the time, I suppose.
Cool. So did you hope that some of that greatness was going to rub off?
Yeah, definitely. Well, at least some of it onto our entries. But,
fantastic. So tell me a bit about some of those entries that were in the radio award. It was slightly contentious in so much as there was no Grand Prix awarded in that category. What was behind that?
It was funny. It was basically there was one standout piece that everyone was pushing for the Grand Prix, but sadly it was a charity piece, pro bono job, which under the Cannes rules, no Grand Prix can be given to a charity piece.
Oh, I see.
Because usually charity work's a lot easier to get made or to get through. So
sure,
usually stronger ideas come from that area.
Well, I'm pretty sure that one is one of the finalists and one of the contenders in the Grand Prix for good, which is announced tonight. So who knows, it may go on to do well in that section anyway. In terms of the entries, and obviously there was a wide range of countries that had entries, did you notice, were there any ones that sort of surprised you with the quality of their entries, or ones that perhaps you were expecting to be better that weren't as good?
There was a bit of... there was a bit of a trend going on with sort of just really strong long copy, voiced by sort of British sounding important person, and some Sky stuff that won gold. Sort of fell into that category a little bit, so there's a bit of a theme there, and I think that style of ad won the Grand Prix last year, and it's kind of like, it's how it works sometimes. People sort of move towards what they think will be successful next year.
Sure.
And, but there was some great work in that style. My favourite being some stuff for Craftsman hand tools, and it's basically a DIY tools product that told the story of a guy who had been starting a DIY project and never really finished it. It was, it was he was building a diorama of the universe to scale.
One-to-one scale.
And they said, these hand tools will keep on going forever because this job will go on forever. Keep going on the rings of Saturn. They're only 785 million miles wide each.
Nice.
So,
that was out of the States, was it? Or?
Really hilarious work.
Great. And better wrap it up, because I think I've got about 10 minutes of time is the limit for YouTube. So what would you say? CNN doesn't have to worry about the taking in the background, do they? It's just, Stock Press, the things we have to go through. What's been the best thing about being at Cannes, and is there a worse thing? Could there possibly be something that's not good about being here?
The best thing is just being exposed to the great work and being inspired, or a mix of being inspired and sort of wanting to quit advertising forever. So yeah, you take the good with the bad. But yeah, the worst thing is probably the laundry costs. Yeah, I had a shirt, two t-shirts, a button-up shirt, 2 pairs of boxers and a pair of socks laundered for $86 or something, with more than the entire collective cost of all of those things.
Yeah, so it would actually been better just to sort of bin them, and they must have been heavily soiled, were they?
Yeah, some of them, yeah. But yeah, I've been told that you can just dash on down to the sea with a bottle of detergent when you're away.
That's the way to go. Well, I'll have to not use your laundromat service.
Yeah,
you'll have to give me the lowdown.
Don't do it.
Hey, Chris, pleasure. Thanks very much for your time.
Okay, mate.
And all the best. Thank you.
Sweet.